to see you on the other end of that screen and for us to be here. Welcome to young Riani, who's going to help us through today's session, and I think it's time to go. So, everybody, ready, stance. Just relax. Okay, just relax, concentrate. Face forwards. A really important part of what we do is getting into the correct mindset, having the correct level of concentration. So we're going to breathe it out together. On my count, I want you to breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Still facing forward, concentrate. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And hold. Breathe in and out. And breathe normally, but keep your concentration. I bow in respect. I present my martial arts for peace and harmony. Great, let's get into this. So, welcome. What we're going to do at first is just bring this left and right leg up. We're jogging on the spot. Look at it from the side, not doing much, except I'm also working my arms. Keep it up and keep on breathing. I want you to just start breathing deep all the way through this session. I want you to continue that breathing. It's going to help us. It will help us stay calm and focused and give us the energy that we need. And speed that up a little bit. And make sure them arms are still working in perfect synchronization with those feet. Do you ever use the word synchronization? Well, today you do. Keep it up, keep it up. Come on, we're not stopping yet. This is like halfway around a big track. Come on, pump those arms. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. And we're going to sprint for 10 seconds on my count. And sprint. Come on, pump those arms. Move those legs quicker. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Come on. And we reached the finish line. But we're just jogging. Okay, in 5 seconds we're going to sprint again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sprint! Come on! Pump those arms, work those legs. Come on, quick! Don't slow down, not yet, not yet, not yet! Not yet, not yet, and finish line. That's it. Okay, keep it up. Because we're going to sprint again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Come on! Sprint it out! Run for that line, you've got to win this race! Quick, 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 quick! And slow down. Excellent stuff. Time for you to take that ridiculous big top off. In fact, I'll take my top off too. Okay. All right, because our arms were flapping around everywhere, and to be honest, it looked ridiculous. Okay, all right, that's it. Let's get this going. Okay, so what I would like you to do now is legs shoulder width apart and just turn the top of that body. Nice stretch. Come on, Azan, I hope you're watching. A full stretch. Eshal. Not forgetting you, Zoa. We're not finished, we're not finished. We are now. Perfect. You want to hold this stance, fighting stance, both hands up, okay? We can have either open hands or we can have clenched fists. We're going to run this jab cross, okay? Straight down the line. All right, we see the opportunity, we get in there first, bam, bam! We come straight in. All right, we know this punch very well, so I want you to do it to the best of your ability. We've got this. Yep. Yi. Sam. Say. Lo. Cha. Ba. Gao. Sa. Switch legs. Yep. Yi. Sam. Say. Lo. Cha. Ba. Gao. Sa. Excellent. 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups. Let's go. Catch up, catch up. Good. Good, good. Okay, back into fighting stance. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to pass out that punch, okay, and then, bam, we're going to throw this cross in. So we're going to block punch, block punch, block punch. And we're not blocking on the inside. So from here now, if the punch, we're not blocking this punch, we could do block punch. But I was thinking more blocking this punch, ha, and then striking there. So the punch comes in, block, punch, and again, block, punch, okay? So, we're blocking from the outside, pushing that past that line, past our face, and then we're coming with the punch. Serious, think about it, imagine your opponent, imagine the punch coming in when I count. Think about it. Yeah. Yi, ha, ha. Sam, ha, ha. Say, ha, ha. Lo, ha, ha. Cha, ha, ha. Ba, ha, ha. Gao, ha, ha. Sa, ha, ha. Excellent. Switch legs. One practice. Block. Punch. Okay? My count. Yep. Yi. Sam. Say. Lo. cha, ha. Ba, ha, ha. Go, ha, ha. And sa, ha, ha. And you can hear that I've got my own little ki in there, okay? I'm not shouting too loud, but I'm still trying to connect my chi with my actions. Good, hope you're doing the same. 5 press-ups, 5 sit-ups. Let's go. Great stuff. Okay, I'm going to take the back square. Riona's going to take the front square. We're going to continue with our warm-up. Whatever you do.
Children on the spot. High knees. Flicking heels.
That's it, flick them heels. Make sure they're touching your hands.
Back to normal jogging. When I say go, sprint for 5 seconds. Go! Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When I say go, sprint for 10 seconds. Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Put your legs 6 inches. Up.
Come on, hold that 6 inches. Really important for the strength of your core.
Put your legs up for a rest. And back down. Put your legs up for a rest. Put them back down. Put them up for a rest. Back down. One leg in, one leg out.
That's it. Pull that leg in nice and tight. One leg out. That's it, same leg, just reach with a different hand.
Switch legs. Switch hands.
Okay, bring both of your legs in. Feet together, hands on your feet, elbows pressing down on the inside of your thighs. What we want is for you to get both knees down to the ground if you can. Just press down. You can do it. Okay, you should be feeling this stretch nicely on the inside of your thighs and your groin. Excuse me. Okay, now put both hands behind your back. Both hands behind your back. And now I want you to push your bum to your heels like this. Close that gap. Push it so the gap in between here is smaller. Just push. You've got it. From behind. That's good. Just relax a little bit. Back to pressing down on the inside of your thighs. You got this. Excellent. And just ease up out of that position onto your knees, except we're opening our legs and we're doing the same stretch here. So we're leaning forwards, we're using our hands to support us. And what we're going to do now is just try and open those legs and feel that stretch on the inside of your groin right here. That's where you should feel it. And I just want you to relax. Okay? And on your knees and up onto your feet. Good, good, good. Switch. Okay, so over the last few weeks we've been doing a few different things. Of course, mostly around blocks, because the block is often the first thing that we want to do. What we don't want to do is start throwing punches and kicks. We don't want to be the first person to really start throwing punches or kicks. What we want is to start off by defending ourselves. Okay? And even in the warm-up there, we had the block along with the punch afterwards. Now, we speak about it all the time, and we can block all day long. But actually, it's very difficult, and chances are we're going to get hit sooner rather than later. It's great if you can block and then run, but quite often a punch will be followed by another punch. So how do we stop that? Well, the only way to stop somebody from trying to hurt you, unfortunately, is to hurt them. Sometimes a little bit, sometimes we need to do it a lot. So the block that we were doing earlier on, where we block like that, okay, there, and then we punch straight through. But guess what? There's a whole load of other blocks. And we're just going to run through that blocking form right now so we can get to the block that we want to do, and we're going to explore it. Okay? So, feet together. Concentrate. Okay? This blocking form might absolutely one day save your
life.
back. 1, 2, 3. Hey! 5, follow it, come on, you know this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hey! 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, let's do that again. Hey, do you know what? We're going to have a competition over the next couple of weeks. I would like for you to use this video and learn that blocking form perfectly. If you can do a perfect blocking form, if you can get your parent to record you doing a perfect blocking form, I'm going to put up a bunch of prizes that I'll either be able to send out to people, or we'll have to wait until you come back in and you can collect them then. But I want to see that you're doing perfect blocking form. Let's do it again. And the best thing about this is, of course, as soon as we finish, we post the video to the group so you can watch it again and again and again and again. So there's no excuses. Concentrate. Back. 1. Nice and tight. 2. 3. Hey! 4. 5. You a bit slow, Rihanna. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Hey! 20. 21. 22. 23. And 24. Okay, so the blocks that we're going to concentrate and do a little bit of work on today, we're going to use at the exact same time as we throw a punch. Now the block is number 7 and number 10. And if you think back or you watch this back, you can see that number 7 is simply this straight block that comes out here. And it's a block, it's a palm heel strike, it's our fence. You know, there's a lot of different uses for that straight movement coming out. Okay? So, it's number 7, because we go 7, 8, 9, and then we do the other side, 10. So it's number 7 and number 10. And all it is this fence right here. Now, the great thing about this is that it's that multi-use that it's got. You know, sometimes it is pushing away, like stay away from me. We've got double palm heel strike, stay back. Of course, we do that as a very early move in the blocking form. Ha! But of course, we've got 7 and we've got 10. Okay? Now, what happens if you put that 7 and 10 along with a straight punch? A punch, say, ha! Straight to the midsection. But what we do is, we throw in number 7, well actually number 10, at the same time as the punch like this. Ha! There. Double strike. Now, the block itself is used in 2 ways. It can come in as a strike to the face, there. Of course, we would use the heel and not really the fingers. We're not trying to poke people in the eyes here. Alright, so it could be there, so it could be double heel like this, there, or you can use it to disguise this punch, to hide it. Alright, so it's there. They can't see the punch coming in. Now, I've always said to you that the most dangerous punches are the ones that you cannot see coming. Because if you can see a punch coming, even if you're unable to block it, you're able to brace for it. The body has a natural defense mechanism that won't go all soft and limp when we see something coming. It means that we will toughen up. The body goes into this tough, you know, almost like it goes into its shell. And if you can hit somebody, or if somebody doesn't see the punch come in, that's when you're most susceptible to it. And it's the same for us as well. When you don't see punches, then we're also susceptible to it. Which is why in martial arts, we learn how to throw a block, but we don't throw a block with our eyes closed. What we do is we throw a block and we keep a good eye on the situation. Really important. You know, if we see a punch come in, we don't do the worst of the Fs. We don't do that. You know what the F is. Freeze. We don't go like that, because we don't know exactly when to brace for the impact. What we do is we try our very best to remain relaxed, because of course you're getting all of this wonderful training on a regular basis. And then we see the punch come in and we're able to deal with it. Or even if we don't deal with it, we toughen up. Maybe we toughen up our arms. Like before, I was just hitting Riani. You know when we do a rhino block, like this, okay? The rhino block, when the punch is going to come in, it gets really tough, and she gets tough. Right? And again, because we can take it. And again, and that's because we can see it coming. Now, if Riani closes her eyes and puts the rhino block up, put the rhino block up, close your eyes, okay? It's really, really nervous. She's really nervous right now. She doesn't know when the punch is coming. And look, see what happens? Easily, easily punched. One more time. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. See, you can go for the full brace. You can try and get tough with it, but she doesn't know that it's coming. Okay? So that is really, really important. What we need to do is just make sure that we can see things coming. But our opponents, we don't want them to see things coming. What we want to do is put our hand over their face or strike at the same time as ha! That block. Look at it from the side. Here, ha! Here, ha! Here, ha! Here, yeah. Okay, it'd be this. There, straight in the face, straight in the stomach. I want everyone to practice that. But we're first going to get into our fighting stance. Okay, now these two punches, these two strikes are coming at the same time, but from here. Okay, watch. When I say one, it's this. Hey! Okay, so we're going to move on my count. You ready?
Yeah.
Show me that you know what you're doing. That's it. Yeah. Hey! Yi. Hey! So. Hey! Say. Hey! Cha. Hey! Back. Hey! Go. Hey! Sa. Hey! Excellent. We don't usually do this double strike. Usually we do double palm heel, but we don't usually turn it into palm heel and the punch. Okay? So this is a new one for us. Turn around on the other side. And just practice it a couple of times. Imagine you've got your opponent in front of you and you're putting your hand over their face like this. Maybe the palm of your face is gone up into their nose like this. Ah! It's a horrible feeling. Maybe that's what you've done. But at the same time, when they're just worried about the pain that you've just brought to their nose, oh, all of a sudden, there's some pain in the stomach too. This. PAM! And the people don't know what hit them. Get hit twice at the same time. It's really confusing. And this is what we could need so we can open that door and get away very, 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 very quickly. All right, no need for us to stay and say, I'm the champion or I'm really tough. None of that. All of these things that we do are designed to give us an escape plan. An escape plan. Nothing more, nothing less. We need to make sure that we can get away. Okay, so here, practice on the other side, there. Okay, but look, you can't have your hand here and your punch back here, not unless they look like Mr. Blobby or something from Mr. Men. The hand and the punch need to be more or less the same distance, because that's where your opponent is. It doesn't make sense that you've got your punch far and your hand close. That's not going to hit their face and their stomach at the same time. They have to be on the same line. Do you understand?
Yes.
Same line. Okay. Imagine your opponent's in front of you. Yep. Hey! Yi. Hey! Sam. Hey! Say. Hey! Hey! Lock. Hey! Cha. Hey! Back. Hey! Go. Hey! Sa. Hey! Excellent stuff. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay? Be sure, do not tell any of your friends about that move. You know, you shouldn't really be telling any of your friends any of your moves. If there's anything that you're going to show your friends, it's just how to block. Never teach them anything about how to punch or how to strike. Only ever teach them how to block if you're going to be nice to your good friends and teach them how to protect themselves a little bit. But remember, if they want to learn how to do it properly, you need to ask them, tell them to ask their parents so they can come down to Spiritual Warrior when we open again and we can all do it the same. Or any of your friends that you speak to on, what are you speaking to your friends on these days? TikTok or anything like that. When you speak to your friends, ask them to ask their parents to join Way of the Spiritual Warrior private group. And for this period now, they don't need to be a member. They can get some nice free training alongside you because they're your friend. You can do that for your friend. Okay? When this place opens again, they won't be able to get no more training. But for now, they can do it because they're your friend and you're doing that for them. Okay? So, we just explored the number 7 and number 10 block along with that punch in there. Okay? So that was beautiful. But it could be that what we've first done is blocked there. So the punch might have come round. So the punch probably come around like this. Alright, so what I've done is I've blocked it, blocked, and then BAM! There. So I've gone block, and then boosh! There. And again, block, BAM! Punched in. So you actually blocked first. Block, BAM! Punch comes in. all right? Because we're not always just going to get a chance to start putting our hands on people. Sometimes we've only done it because we've bought ourselves that little bit of time with a lovely block. It could be that we haven't even blocked. What we've done is we've come out the way. It could be that we've come underneath and we've come straight back up and bam, put those two in. But for now, I want us to work on this block, okay, along with bam, that right there. So we do block for the nice hook, and we draw back a little bit and throw both of those strikes in, and that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so, and it's a little bit complicated, so please concentrate, keep your mind on what it is that we're trying to do. Just imagine how, if you do this right, if you practice it enough times, how this just might help you. Think about it. Think about what it could do for you. Yeah, we hope you never ever have to use it. But it's a great thing to have. You pull it out of your pocket when you need to, and then you're able to protect yourself. So, the punch comes in, and we block, and then we throw in this double strike, bam! There. Okay, and again, so the punch comes in, we block, strike, ha! And again, we block and strike. We block and strike. We block and strike. Excellent. Now, let's talk about that really quickly. So, sometimes, right, when we talk about these blocks, they're not always from punches. They're not always from punches. Sometimes they're from people trying to grab you. Sometimes in real horrible situations, there's not always a lovely bit of space in between where you see the punch come in and everything like that. Sometimes scuffles and fights start with people just not being nice to each other, like, you know, it's like, get off me, get off me, get off me. And then as soon as your situation comes up, right, see, I've got that block in there. All right, I've got that block in as I thought I would, and then I turn it into what I wanted to do. There. So, it could be, it's like, get off me, get off me, get off me. There. Got that block in. All right, and now I'm turning it into, there. Okay? So, sometimes it's about, okay? And that's what we have to remember about a lot of the things that we learn. Sometimes, of course, we talk about stand there and then we see that punch and we block it. But, you know, sometimes it might be that as we're scuffling and then all of a sudden your opponent thinks, I'm going to scratch him in his face, right? And then, you know, your opponent tries to scratch you in the face and then you've got that block in there. Or it could be that they just want to poke you in your eyes. So we're scuffling, and then your opponent tries to poke you in the eyes. Oh, sorry. Sorry. and it happens on there. Right? So we're scuffling again. Get off me. Stop it. Stop it. And then your opponent tries to poke you in your nose. And you've got that there. What did we do earlier on in today's session? Push! We punch straight over. These are the skills that we're learning to do. These are the things that you will be able to do if you learn these over and again and again and again. You know, if we just stand there going, ha, 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 hey, it builds up a great muscle memory, and if you do deliver one of them punches, it will work. But in the real world, sometimes we have to realise that things are very messy and scary, and it could be that you just don't want to, you know, you don't really want to turn everything into, if you touch me, I will punch your face in. It could be that the last thing that you want to do is hurt this person, so it's like, get off me, get off me, get off me. And that person gets a bit vicious and tries to scratch you in your face. There! That's when we can start to throw in things. So just remember that always. Remember that the blocks are used in the middle, at the beginning, at the end, partway through. They're used all times, and that's why we learn this blocking form, so we know exactly what they are. It could be that, you know, someone is just like there, and then all of a sudden, one of their hands goes behind their back, and they pull out a knife, and then they try and stick it in my belly. Ah, there. That's when we use this block. It's a bit like that. It was a bit straight down. So it could be scuffling. Get off, get off, get off. And then all of a sudden, hand goes back. Ah! That's the blocks that we use. Because people have concealed weapons. Right? And it happens as quickly as that. Get off. Like, you might be holding their hands. It's like, leave me. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. And then as soon as you let go of one, it disappears behind their back, comes back out. Okay? It could be as simple as that. So remember, when we practice all of our blocks all of the time, we might have to use them in some crazy, crazy situations. And that's why we do sensitivity drills as well. Sometimes when we do, we block, and then we punch over, block my hand, okay? Now, when Riani comes down and blocks there, okay, then she controls, and then she tries to punch me in the face again. As soon as you punch me in the face with this hand, as soon as she lets go of my hand, hold my hand, right? As soon as she lets go of my hand, punch me in the face, even with my eyes closed, I can block, because that's what I'm expecting to come. So hold my hand again, punch me in the face, yeah, and again, hold my hand. I can't wait for us to get back training so we can learn these blocks. So I know I've got 2 hands on my arm, okay? My eyes are closed, maybe I got poked in the eye. Now I know that when Riani lets go with this hand, she's going to try and punch me in my face. So punch me in my face.
Oh, Daddy, that was close.
I know. Okay, so I'm here now. I don't want to get punched in the face. I really don't. No, don't punch me. No, stop. Okay, these are the drills that we need to learn. Okay? Sorry that you haven't got much to do there. It looks like we're having so much fun over here. And I don't always recommend you do it if you're training with someone in your house. But it's a great example to use, isn't it? And that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we understand that even in the dark, we can kind of really, when things are really dangerous, we can move and we can adjust and we can react just from how people are touching us. And we always do our indexing, don't we? So if I touch Rihanna's nose, but I've got my eyes closed, I know that I can still touch her forehead. I know that I can still touch her chin. I know I can still touch her ears because I'm touching her nose. I know I can touch her belly. I know I can touch her head. I know I can touch her ears. I know I can touch her belly. And I know I can touch her knees. Yeah? So that's what we do by indexing. I think I've been talking way too long, but I hope you understand exactly what it is that we're talking about. Some of you guys that have been with us for a little while, you know what it means. You know what it means to be in this kind of situation, you know? You know that as soon as Riani is able to get her hand free, she's probably going to try and punch me in the face. So, you know? And because I'm already touching Riani's arm, as soon as she tries to punch me in the face, do it. Oh, Riani came underneath and tried to punch me a cheeky way. But we can have lots of different sensitivity drills where we're just touching each other, and then something tries to happen. I'll try and punch Riani in the face now, and I'll punch her in the face. There. Now look, that block comes straight up, and again. Okay, Riani's just going to bring the block up, because look, punch comes in, there, and again. Punch comes in, there, and again. Punch comes in, there, good, and again. Okay, watch. There. Punch. Good. There. No, I'm not doing it yet. Okay, I'm going to try and punch her. I want to punch her face off. No, not punching you. I'm punching you now. Why? That's what happens when you're not always ready. Okay? Get put on the floor. So, let's just finish off one more time with blocking form. I hope you understand the lesson that we've been doing today. Back in your spot, please. Okay? Don't get bored of the blocking form. It teaches you superpowers. The ability to protect yourself. One, 2, 3, hey! 4, 5, 6, bit slow, Rihanna, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hey! 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. One more time. Hold your concentration. One more time. Hold it. This is you. Self-defense. One day you'll be a self-defense expert. Nobody will be able to hurt you. No normal person anyway. Not if you can see what they're doing. Learn these moves. About 1, 2, 3, hey! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hey! 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Thank you very much, weekend warriors. That is a really, look, we didn't really bring up a massive sweat today. What we did was we practiced some really important things. Yes, it was a little bit technical. We explored that whole palm heel plus the punch, the straight punch, okay, or the reverse punch if you bring it from behind. Ha! Right there, okay, remember it in line. We've done that today. You know, we spoke a lot about the blocks and we spoke a little bit more about indexing and what that means. Okay, so I just want to thank everybody for joining today, and of course, remember the competition that's being set. What you can do is either, if you know the blocking form and you know it well, and you post a video onto this group of you doing the blocking form. Of course, your parents need to give you permission to do that, but you need to do it properly. Now, if you don't do it properly, unfortunately, there will be no prize. No prize. Okay? I'm not going to give a prize because you've had a go. All right? It's all very good to say, well, you had a go, you deserve a prize for that. No. Not here at this school. The prize will be if you're able to do that blocking form perfectly. So I'm talking about when you raise your hand, your other hand is here. When we swap, the other hand goes back there, as it does all the time, okay? It always goes back when the other hand is doing something different, unless they're coming out together. All right, make sure. Legs slightly bent, back straight. When we're throwing this block out, we're not reaching over like that. That will get you points deducted and therefore will not be perfect and therefore will not get a prize. We don't reach out like that. When we block up like this, we're not blocking out there. There's nothing out there. What we're doing is we're blocking here, there. Okay, remember these blocks? Okay, so remember the competition. I expect to see some videos posted. It doesn't have to be today. Don't forget, you've still got daily homework. It's not just about that competition. 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups in the morning, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups at night. All right, that's daily. You should make a little diary, put down, I've done my press-ups, I've done my sit-ups. All right, and that will be absolutely perfect. So thank you once again. Thank you very much to Riani for helping with today's session and with some of the demonstrations. Okay, we're going to finish this lesson as we started. Back in square. Ready, stance. Hold the concentration. All right, if you just get bored now and walk off, I am not happy. Because in the dojo, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I want you to hold your concentration now. Face forwards and just concentrate. And breathe with me. Breathe in and out. In, out. Big deep breaths. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out, and hold. Do not breathe. There is now enough oxygen in our bodies to hold us for now. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And breathe normal. Okay, ready, stance. I bow in respect. I present my martial arts for peace and harmony. Thank you. Well done. Thank you very much to everyone that was able to attend today's class. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to see people's messages. It's been strange. Hey, before we go, let's try. Are we able to bring somebody on? I'm not sure we're able to. I think it stopped me from saving the session last week. So I'm not going to try and do it today. I want to work that out first. But I just want to say again, thank you to everybody that's watching. Oh, we're starting to see some people on now. Mel Wilkinson. Look, everyone that was able to attend today, thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Please be good. Be good for your parents. Tidy them bedrooms. Help your mum and dad as much as you can. Stay safe while you're off school. And make sure you do that homeschooling. It's great to see you all. And see you next week. From me and Riani. Bye-bye.